What's going on, everybody? Figured I'd come out and just say it. I'm bored. I've been in the house for 5 hours. It's cold out. Temperature's steadily dropping. It's about 28 here in South Texas right now, just outside of San Antonio. And you know what? I decided to come up with a list of shit that we can do to curtail that boredom. Aside from ironing the wall behind me that I've debated on doing. I just saw that 5 seconds ago and I was like, you know what? Somebody really should come up here and iron the wall. I was like, you know what? Let's come up with a list of shit to kill time because that's all we've got nowadays. It's time. Anytime there's a storm in South Texas, Texans get bored. I'm not saying I'm a Texan. I'm just saying I'm in Texas. Therefore, I am a Texan. And I have time to kill, so why not just bring a list of shit to do? All right, let's get into the list of shit to do. First things first, here's a list that you can do to make your day more enjoyable. Cook. Cook some food that smells good, that takes a long time to cook. I'm talking chili, something in a crock pot, something that takes 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, right? Because you want to do that early and then it takes you all damn day and you get to smell it, you get to taste it, you get to mess around with it, you get to add a few extra seasonings, do something like that. The next thing you want to cook is probably some chocolate chip cookies because they smell good. Again, you're all locked up, you're cooped up, you got goddamn kids sitting around saying, I'm bored. They found the end of the internet before you even found the beginning, right? Chocolate chip cookies. Everyone loves chocolate chip cookies. So do that. The second thing you can do, and I'm not going to be able to second, third, fourth. I'm just saying the next thing is go out and grill. Get your grill fired up. Cook a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a steak. It's just something to do. You can stand outside for 15 minutes. You're not going to die. Unless you're like way up north, like in Minnesota. Oh, that's kind of a wrong thing. Anyway, you're in North Dakota. You won't freeze to death. You won't. So consider that. Grilling is always an option during the winter. Don't give up on the grill. It just takes a little bit of extra layering. Another thing you could do is drink some beers. Sit back, kick it, relax, drink some beers. If you're into wine, open a nice bottle of wine. It could be $2 Chuck. If that's what you dig, get the $2 Chuck. Trader Joe's, I think they still have that. $2 Chuck. Go get a box of wine. We were doing a podcast last night and somebody said they got a carton of cigarettes and 2 boxes of wine. If that's your thing, I'm not here to shame you. You're going to feel it the next day, though. You're definitely going to feel 2 boxes of wine and a carton of cigarettes. Or yeah, you're going to feel that. I'm just saying. Play a board game. I hate board games. Like, I grew up on them. They are right. I mean, I understand families that board game together. Monopoly. You play the backgammon. Do you guys even know what backgammon is anymore? I don't know. You could do that. Definitely not D&D, though, because that's a devil's game. You don't want to mess with the devil's game. I don't care if you watched all the Stranger Things and those kids are kind of okay. They really aren't okay. We still don't know where 11 is. Is she coming back? Does she have her own series going? I bet you she has her own series coming soon. Mark my words. 11's going to have a series. Learn to play the guitar. Sounds easier said than done. But if you've got 48 hours just sitting on your ass, not doing shit, learn to strum a little tune. I guarantee you can learn like a C chord, an A chord, a D chord, a G chord, and that's basically all you need. And you can play 99% of every song out there. Smells Like Teen Spirit right there. You can do that one. You could probably learn Smells Like Teen Spirit. First go. Speaking of drinking beer, I'm drinking beer. It is currently like 4-ish, 5-ish, something like that. You know, this is timely. This is evergreen content, people. You can do this anytime. Play video games. When was the last time you sat down and played a video game? As an adult, and I'm talking like It's not your job, right? You're not a Twitch streamer. You have a regular 8 to 5, 7 to 5, whatever you decide to work, and don't shame me because I have an 8 to 5, right? That's plenty of hours a week. But I don't do that in my off time. I don't game. Beth's got a Switch downstairs. She's got the PlayStations. She's got the Xboxes. She got all the shit hooked up. And then she'll play on a screen this big, or she'll color. You know what you could do? You can download one of those coloring apps. Beth seems to spend a absolute inexorbitant is it exorbitant amount of time coloring books that nobody will ever see the fucking light. It's just her. It's just for her. And I can't blame her for that. You know what else you could do? If you've never seen the Game of Thrones series. Is it Game of Thrones? Yeah, Game of Thrones series. Every episode from beginning to end totals about 70 hours. You could binge that. Don't sleep. Go get a no, don't drive because it's icy out and Texans don't know how to drive. Uber Eats something. Get some Uber Eats deliveries of Mountain Dew and then just Game of Thrones it for the next 70 hours. I dare you. Do it. Report back and let me know if you're still alive. Watch a bunch of movies. These are always good from the 70s and 80s. And show your kids these. Absolutely going to want to share these with your kids because Airplane was actually on TV today. One of the greatest movies ever. So many puns, so much enjoyment out of that movie. Blazing Saddles. This one you're definitely going to want to have your toddlers watch with you. Don't put any sort of blocks on them. You want to raise your kids right? Like Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks. Come on. It's one of the best movies ever. It literally is. It's timeless. It's timely. You might want to watch that one. Yeah. Invite all the kids, the neighbors, everybody over to watch that. Uncle Buck. John Candy. Amazing, amazing guy. Died a little too young, like 40-ish, something like that. Did you know I heard that there was a conspiracy theory, and I did a whole bunch of digging around today on the internet, and I could not find any truth to it other than somebody said that Uncle Buck could have been a serial killer, that he was trying to train his niece to be his follow-up, his protege, if you will, as a serial killer. But it's only on like a couple of Reddit threads. I think that's what they call them, Reddit threads. And so Uncle Buck, definitely going to want to watch that. Lastly, Animal House. Bring all the kids in. John Belushi. Yeah, John Belushi, I think it was. Tim Belushi's the one that's still alive. Anyway, John Belushi, amazing comedian. Again, dead. Way too much cocaine. That dude was just doing way too much fucking cocaine. So, but made some amazing, amazing content. So you're definitely going to want to go watch Animal House. I would say this one's probably like age range 7+, 6 and under. Keep them out of that. Yeah, that's definitely you don't want to do that. So as it says, Animal House is an educational film. It is. Not lastly, one of the other things you're gonna want to do, and you can do this. You can just like copy, screen grab what I'm going to show you here real quick, and just print it out. And then go get a glass, and then you just set the glass on top of it, and it moves around itself. So it's pretty easy. Yeah, you're gonna want to go get a Ouija board. You don't have to go get one. Just take a screen grab of that, write it down on a piece of cardboard, cut it out, and then hours of fun, hours and hours and hours of fun that you can have with that. You may have some unexpected guests show up. I don't know. You never know what happens with one of those things. Like I'm not a big fan of unexpected guests, so I would say goodbye every time. But if you forget, the next thing you can do is you can pray. Pray to God that you hit the goodbye and you didn't just throw that thing in the fire pit and forget to say goodbye. Because then you're going to have to create another one. It's the whole portal thing. I don't know the rules. So anyway, yeah, start praying after you do that. So maybe. You know what you could also do because your pets miss them? You could cuddle. You could just sit back, cuddle. Beth just posted a picture of Henry just sitting over the corner, longingly looking out the window. You could cuddle. Do that. Cuddle with your dog. You know, it's a really fun one you could do. And this is if you have kids also, but there's no age limit for this one. Build a couch fort. When was the last time you built a couch fort? Built a fort of any kind. Literally, you take the couch cushions off. My couch doesn't have cushions that come off. It's one of those dumb ones that you can't take the fucking couch. Take your couch cushions off, maneuver them around, build a little fort, bring your iPad in there and watch a movie. There's an actual movie. I think it's called Ouija. Go watch that. It'd be kind of fun. Watch that with the kids. Eat some more snacks. So you've already had dinner or lunch or something like that, or breakfast. Eat snacks. Bean dip and Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos, go-tos every time. Like that's just a good idea anyway. If you have friends over for the evening, always have a can of the Frito-Lay, just normal bean dip. You don't need to have all that spicy shit, just the normal one, just normal bean dip and nacho cheese chips, Doritos. Finally, the last thing you could probably do if you just run out of all that shit that I just go to sleep. Is lay down in bed, sleep for 19 hours because your boredom, your depression, because you haven't been outside. There's no sun anymore. The sun got turned off because it's going to be cold for the next, day in the inclement weather that your phone keeps popping up with. Weather alert that I just got. Winter storm Fern is transforming communities that rarely see winter weather. What does that even mean? Nobody knows. It's transforming them though. Last time I remember something this bad happening was COVID. We all got locked down. What are you going to do? You will survive, maybe. Just hope. So hopefully this helps with your locked in syndrome. I think that's actually like a thing, like a medical thing, but it kind of feels like it, like when you're locked into your apartment or your house or your trailer or wherever you live. It could be your car. I don't know. Just keep the fucking gas full. And make sure if you're sleeping in your car or living in your car and you're around snow, dig out that exhaust pipe. Crack the window a little bit. You don't need that carbon monoxide taking you out, right? And make sure you're nice and warm, snug as a bug in a rug. All right, that's it. I don't have any other ideas. If you've got any other ideas, leave a note, comment, something like that below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. All right, cheers. Good luck. Godspeed.